Trippie Redd had a hard start to his dreadlocks. Some of them even fell out. But how did he go from that to having some of the best looking locks in the game? Trippie Redd has always bleached and dyed his hair, and if I'm not mistaken, I believe his hair is naturally blonde. Please correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section. But majority of the time he does have his hair black, so that means that he has to consistently dye his hair. And believe it or not, black is the hardest color to dye your hair, especially if you're coming from either bleached hair or blonde hair. Black often turns into green, and green just does not look good unless you're going for that look. And it's not the green that Trippie Redd has right here. It's more of like just a very dull and dark green. I'm just double checking to make sure that he does have actual blonde hair. And I'm reading this article right here that shows that he is actually albino. And the popular belief is that he is albino, which honestly makes the locks way more unique. And if I were him, I would just keep him that color. I think it's a nice color to have, especially if you don't have to dye your hair to get it that color. But besides that, Trippie Redd mostly does colors with his locks, which makes it pretty damaging. And I actually want to take back his hair being blonde, because usually if you're albino, your hair is a red tone. And it's actually a really nice red. But how did he recover from all the damage to his locks? I'm going to give you 3 steps. Step 1 would be to mitigate any maintenance, like twisting with gel, doing hairstyles. This will allow step number 2 to happen. Step number 2 is to allow your hair to get a lot of new growth. Don't retwist it all the way down to the roots, because then that can put a lot of tension at the scalp. Even if there's not a whole lot of tension, it's better to be on the safe side than to worry about your hair being too tight. So if you still want to go for that traditional look with twisting the hair and doing different hairstyles, I would just be patient and allow your hair to grow out, and only do maintenance maybe once a month, and even once every 2 months if you can do that. Now, just like DC the Don, if you allow a lot of new growth down by the roots and you're still bleaching and dyeing the hair, your hair is going to be pretty safe because you're not getting the bleach or the dye on your scalp, which is probably the worst thing that you can do to your locks. Bleaching the hair strips all of the pigment out of your locks, making them a little bit weaker and more brittle, but it's not the end of the world if you plan to bleach and dye your locks, because keep in mind that the hair is already dead, and the only thing you really have to worry about is if you have thin locks and there's a little too much breakage, it can break off a little bit easier with bleached hair. It makes the hair not as elastic and very easy to break. And step number 3 would be, if you're going to do hairstyles that are not high tension. If you prevent high tension at your scalp, your hair is going to be a lot healthier and not look damaged. And if you have a loctician, I recommend telling your loctician to not retwist your hair or do hairstyles very tightly. You want it to be firm, but you don't want it to be too tight to where it's pulling at the scalp. And if it is pulling at the scalp, tell your loctician immediately and have them redo that section. Although Trippie Redd is still bleaching and dyeing his hair, it looks a lot more healthy now than it did maybe 2 years ago. Hey, really quick, if you want to be added to an exclusive group and have access to me directly to help your lock journey, then click the link below to join the Dreadlocks.com newsletter. You will also get 10% off every time you shop at Dreadlocks.com as long as you're subscribed, and you'll be notified when products are back in stock. You will also get first access to discounts as much as 75% off. So click the link below to join the newsletter. Now let's get back to the video. So follow those 3 steps if you feel that your locks are going in a bad direction. And I'm really excited for the next video because I'm going to be reviewing who I think has the best dreadlocks on YouTube, and that is Quan. So comment down below if you're excited for that video. I'll see you guys next time. Hey guys, before this video ends, I wanted to answer the main question that I've been getting lately, and that is, what products should you use on your locks? So I'll show you a few products and I'll show you the results after using them. So the first product is the Dreadlocks Maximum Hold Locking Gel. It's best to use a maximum hold locking gel just like this one, because holding and maintaining your sections are the most important part, especially in the beginning stages of your locks. But you can see the before and after of what this product can actually do, and this is great if you want to start with twisting with gel. The next product is a dread sponge, just like this. This is double-sided, has a flat side with holes, and then it has a corrugated side with holes in it as well. This gives you more of a textured look with more sections. This gives you more of a uniform look with less sections. And this is a great choice if you plan on going for a freeform look. So if you want something like Juice WRLD or I Show Speed, then this is the way to go. Next is the crochet hooks. We got the double and the single crochet hook right here. These are ideal for instantly locking up your hair. And here are some before and afters of what this looks like as well. This is honestly the best tool you can get for your locks. And that is, of course, if you want them instantly. I'm going to show you guys these ones together. This is the hair growth oil and the ACV shampoo. I feel like these work hand in hand because you have to wash your hair consistently when you're using a hair growth oil. And honestly, I really love both of these products. The ACV shampoo is literally an apple cider vinegar rinse in a bottle. So if you don't want to go through the whole routine of having to do the entire rinse, then you can do this as your daily routine of washing your hair. And if you want to speed up your hair growth and get rid of any dandruff or buildup, then the hair growth oil is for you. This will speed up and promote your hair growth. So hopefully those products answer all your questions, and they are all linked down below. And if you just so happen to be watching this before January 24th, the locking gel and the ACV shampoo are going to be back in stock on January 24th. Those are the 2 most demanding products right now, so they sell out extremely fast, so make sure to get yours quick. But other than that, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.